lot of people did more. What was it? Cutthroat? Yeah, cutthroat ability. I went straight off the bat with marksman. So I'm gonna go through this before we get started. So, I went with my build for ranger, trapper, embalmment of poison. That's where I'm at. And I will show you where we're at on Paragon. So where we start off with the ranger, the rogue side of the ranger, for me, would be forceful arrow, 4% lucky. And from there, I would go with enhanced force. From enhanced, we would do vulnerable enemies. Vulnerable enemies will help you out because it will help out with critical damage. From there, for your second, I use rapid fire. Rapid fire costs 25. I wish you never did because I hate that, but that's not the biggest sucker. The biggest sucker would be your ultimate down at the bottom when we get down there. So we will release 5 arrows between 1,000 to 13,000 42 damage. So from there we went enhanced rapid fire. Third, I went improved. I was gonna do this, increases that by evade. I should have, but I didn't. I went with vulnerability instead. Vulnerable. From there, I went with cat drops. 2 charges, front, back. Increases by 3%. This is the important in this build for me is the chilling. It freezes your enemies in the middle, and you do that, you drop a poison trap. I use poison trap, so it's maxed out at 5. We do enhancements, then deals 10% increased poison trap damage. From down here for embalmment, I did not do any shadow or frozen or cold embalmment. I went poison. This is a poison build. So my poison, I went there. Enhancement by 1 second. Duration. And the lucky hit. I did the mastery off the precision embalmment, so I did that all the way up for 9%. My ultimate skill is random arrows. So random arrows is a big part of this build. So I do have gear that is on the character to run this. And I chose for my thing close quarters. From there, we will go into where are we? Paragon. Let's just do this because it didn't work the way I wanted. All right, so Paragon, I went this first sheet. All right, so we start with your first one. You get to choose your path from here. So what I've heard in the past, when I started this, was you couldn't go up, down, side to side. You can do that. Don't think you can't. You can. When I first started the build, I did the whole left side first, then came in and filled up the whole right side. You can do that. I don't feel like you can't, but you can. Major glyph in here right now is control. For every 5 intelligence within range, you get the 4.8% increase crowd control, which is good. So I'm rocking with Prime Note for 20% damage and resistance for all. So that is so far what we're working with on this rogue. I would like to show you guys this build does work, and sometimes it does get itself into a pinch, but you know, we do die a couple times, or where we do get overrun to a point where I can't handle it, but you know, we do mow them down to withering them down to 1 or 2, then taking out everybody. But this build can handle massive hordes of undead